Hey, how's it going? I am back once again. This is just your average Mo, aka Joe. And you might have just seen me a little while ago. Maybe. I don't know. Might have. Depending. Um, I just did a video not too long ago, and if you're watching them kind of in the order of the way I post them, then yeah, you would have seen me just literally just like 15 minutes ago in actual time. But in time on the videos, you might be watching them hours apart. Who knows? But I'm back, and I have right here beside me, kind of off camera, you can't really see it. I guess I could pick it up, although it is a little heavy, the box. I decided to get another mystery box from Bartons Discounts in Indianapolis, Indiana. If you're wondering what Bartons Discounts is, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. They are a liquidation company whose main business is customer return, warehouse damage, or just overstock merchandise in the form of pallets from what they normally term big box stores. So that would be like your Walmart, that would be like your Bed Bath Beyond, Wayfair, Home Depot, Amazon. The list goes on and on. Target is another one they get a lot of pallets from. They, on average, have a 5 to 10% damage rate on their pallets, which is really low. It basically means that 90% of what you get on any pallet is going to be anywhere from excellent to new open box to brand new, still factory sealed in the packaging merchandise. Their prices on their pallets range normally from, at normal times, from about $250, $300 up to, they get some that they price at $800, $900. All depends on the size of the pallet and what, because some items you can see. Some of the pallets actually have I've seen pallets there that have like a chest of drawers on them, or a bookcase, or chairs or whatever. That stuff you can see. Most of the boxes in their pallets, though, are just boxes that are normally just filled with stuff. So it's kind of sight unseen. You can look on the label, I guess you want to say, and it normally says what store they came from, Target or whatever. But you're not, they're unmanifested pallets, which means when Bartons gets them in, when they put them out on our floor as pallets, they don't go through them. They don't go through each box and see what's in it before they put it out on the floor to price it. They kind of just take a rough look at it, and then they determine what price they're going to put on it. Once in a while, if you follow them on YouTube or Facebook, they do occasionally do videos where they actually take one pallet and they break it down so that you can see what types of things you can get on a pallet, and then they take and they basically put it back to where it was and saran wrap it again to put it out on the floor to sell. But that's just so that you, the consumer, if you're looking into buying pallets, you can get an idea of what you could possibly get. So if you're somebody that does like flea marketing, as in like as a vendor, or if like me, you're trying to get into the actual like a retail business, which my business name, in case you haven't heard, is it's kind of it's got kind of a pirate feel to it, I guess. I kind of went with that. I was actually going to go with one name, but then I found out that when I went to try to trade name that name, there was already a place in Ohio with the name, which was Treasure Cove. There's apparently an antique shop in Gallipolis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I could be butchering it. But Gallipolis, Ohio. So I couldn't use that name. So I wanted to kind of do more of an old English sounding name. The Old Treasure Isle. So that's going to be my business name. Hopefully one day I'll actually have a retail location. For right now, though, I sell my wares, if you will, including collectibles, Funko Pops, action figures, comic books, trading cards. I mean, most of the collectibles I got on there right now are just Funko Pops. But I plan to eventually. One of these days, I'm actually going to go through my comics because I'm sure I have some comics I have duplicates of. So I might end up putting some of those on there. But I also do just general merchandise. For right now, though, as far as I know, with the Mercari app, which is where I sell them, you can't just go on there and search for my business name or my username, which is JRYMMAN. If you try to search for that, it won't bring anything up. So, basically, if you want to see the things I list on there for sale, what you need to do right now is look for an item that I show that I say is going to be listed on there. Look for that item on there. Find my listing, which you would find by scrolling down, and it'll say Meet the Seller. And then again, look for the one that says JRYMMAN. Click on that, the Meet the Seller link, and then that'll bring up like a follow button, and then click that, and then you'll be able to follow me on Mercari. And I'm pretty sure, if somebody does it, and maybe they can confirm, and I'm pretty sure that will actually allow you to go in and see everything I have listed, and it'll alert you when I list other items. But for right now, that's what you gotta do. Hopefully, I sent a message to Mercari telling me, I love using their app. It's simple to sell stuff on there and to ship it and everything. But one change I would make is make it to where people can actually search for you, the seller, by name or by your business name. And then we sellers can have almost kind of like a storefront on there, by our business name. So hopefully they'll implement that with one of their updates, and then you'll be able to look for all my listings by doing that. But anyway, back to Bartons. So the main thing is pallets. If you go into their place of business, their warehouse, if you want to, that's pretty much what it is. It's a big warehouse, which I will leave a link below to Bartons and with their address and their websites. If you go there, like towards the back, like a third of it, well, actually like half the building, you can't access. That's just for the employees, and that's where they stage pallets before we bring them out on the floor. But the other half of the building, about a third of that, is full pallets. Then they have another small section where they do mystery boxes, where they go through and they get a lot of if they get a lot of overstock stuff, they kind of group them together like apparel boxes or home goods, or like I've seen them. They have mystery boxes in there. They had one the last time I went. I just went last week. They had a mystery box of gloves. They're just all brand new pairs of gloves, all different kinds. And I didn't think about getting it. But the more I thought about it after I got home, I was like, man, I should have bought one of those boxes. that'd be a perfect thing to like resell right now because it's getting freaking cold out. But, you know, hindsight is 2020, right? Didn't think about it until I got home after I drove an hour and a half to get back home. So maybe if I go there again, I mean, we still here in Ohio, we got a few months of winter ahead of us, at least. So I might do that. It's probably a good thing to actually make a little money. Everybody needs gloves. I know I do. I go through gloves like crazy. But anyway, yeah, so they got all kinds of mystery boxes. A lot of them they have like on regular, excuse me, a lot of regular like rotation, which means anytime you go there, there are certain mystery boxes you're more than likely going to find there on the shelf. Other ones they don't have there, but you can order them through their website. And then other ones are limited drop mystery boxes, which they do on a kind of regular basis, but limited drop means they only make up so many of them. Normally it's like 20 of them. So the first 20 people that go on and order one of them, then you're out of luck until the next time they do some up. And like one of the big ones for that, which if you watch my videos, you've seen me do a number of them, is the tech boxes. So, pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Got some nice stuff in those. We got a lot of that stuff listed on Mercari. But I will also, like I said, I'll leave a link below to their main website, their actual physical address, and then their mystery box website, where you can go on and buy the mystery boxes and have them shipped directly to you, which is buymysteryboxes.com. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Good name. Easy to remember. But go on, check them out. In the meantime, let's check this out. This is the first for me. This is the first time I bought one of these mystery boxes. I thought about it in the past, and I don't know about that. But I went ahead and took a chance this time, and I got a wine and spirits mystery box. Now, it's not going to be filled with alcohol. So you can all calm down. We're not going to be pouring out bottles of tequila. It'd be nice. Go for like a bottle of Patron or something. Yeah. That's a whole other video right there. You know, this will be anything you can think of, like in the bar industry. Could be in this box. Say, like bottle openers, dishware, stemware, cork stoppers, all kinds of stuff you can think of can be in this box. I believe I paid, don't quote me on this, I don't have my phone right here, it's charging, or I'd look it up. I want to say $99 is what I paid for it. That might be wrong. It might have been a little less than that. But what I'll do is I'll actually update in the description and say what I paid for it. I don't remember right offhand. But let's just go the high route, even if it wasn't, and say $99. Because most likely there's probably a couple $100 worth of merchandise in there. And the great thing about their mystery boxes, as opposed to their pallets, I have yet to get anything out of the mystery boxes I bought from them that was actually damaged. I've very rarely gotten things that were even open. And even then, some of those, like some of the OtterBox phone cases I got in the tech boxes, they look like maybe they had been opened because you could slide them out. But then again, I don't know how they come originally. Whether they're actually taped on the one end or whether they're just like that. And they always seem to OtterBox, the packaging for OtterBox cases always seem to bow out on that side. Like bow out a little bit. I don't know why. But yeah, for the most part, from what I can tell, everything you get in their smaller mystery boxes is brand new merchandise. That's a big plus. Makes it a lot easier to sell when it's brand spanking new. All right. Enough beating around the bush here. Let's open this up. I'm not going to look stuff up again because I don't have my phone here. But later I might look it up, or maybe if you're really lucky, I'm thinking about maybe with this video actually taking my time to like edit it. So you might not actually be seeing this until several days after I actually filmed it, because I got my new Magix Movie Editor 2021 software, so I might try with this video, try dressing it up a little bit, and maybe I can actually add like a running total of the stuff as it comes up in the video. That'll be something that I'll have to mess around with. Alright, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, first thing off the top, looks like we got a number of these things. This is True Accomplice, a beer holster. There you go, just a black beer holster. You can see, I see there on the back. Just slide. Looks like you just slide your. I don't look like the person modeling it is wearing a belt. I was gonna maybe you put your belt through it, but I mean somehow it's got to fasten on there, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, never actually seen one of those before. But yeah, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Alright, next we've got this. It's like a velour. It's like a wine bottle like bag. I would assume this is probably meant to be like if you're going to gift somebody a bottle of wine, you can dress it up by putting it in one of these. That's pretty neat. Got 2 of those, the same. I would guess those probably are only a few dollars a piece. Alright, next, looks like we've got some more of those, but these are more kind of like the satin, although the top of it feels kind of like a velour ring around the top. It's got little tassel drawstrings on it. That's fancy right there. It's the Revel Paper brand. I mean, pretty simple wine bottle bag. What I might do is actually maybe pair one of these with one of the other ones and then sell them for like $5. There are 2 of those, 2 of each, so yeah, I'll split them up. A little variety. Alright, next we've got, looks like some cocktail napkins. This is from the Cakewalk brand. It says Pop Fizz Clink. So, they got kind of like a pinstripe look on the bottom of them. Doesn't really say how many are in here. It's distributed by True Brands, but it's the actual Cakewalk brand. ShopCakewalk.com. So, you know, these things, believe it or not, these like decorative little napkins, these little packs can get kind of pricey. I mean, depending on what they are and what brand they are, I mean, you can find sometimes just these single packs can go for upwards of $10, $12 for a pack of napkins. No wonder weddings and stuff's so expensive. Spending all your money on napkins. Alright, next. Pull this little guy out. True Zoo Bruce Bottle Stopper. Dookie dookie. Little like neoprene. Looks like you can use it either way. You can put his feet in, or you can put his head in the dishwasher safe silicone. Whether he's diving in feet or head first, this little man will bring humor to any gathering. So you got two of those in here. I have no idea what something like that might cost. I mean, it could be like $2 or $3. Could be $15. I don't know. Nothing surprises me. Let's see. Let's pull this out of the side here. Here we have. Wine bottle gift tags. Pretty self-explanatory. Looks like it's supposed to be 7 count. This top one isn't. Actually, I think the top and the bottom are like the packaging, and then the 7 tags are in the middle. Looks like these just sold. They've still got the little price on it. These were like $1 item. So these will probably, I'll just put on my when I start listing stuff for the quarter auction here in Piqua. I'll just put those on there. But that's kind of cool if you're gonna gift somebody a bottle of wine. This little tag goes right around the top of the bottle. Alright, next. Is it interesting? Good old-fashioned tools of the trade. A bolted bottle opener. Like an old wooden. Well, I mean, it's not old, it's brand new, but it's kind of like the old style bottle opener. The Foster and Rye, the brand name. It's distributed by True Brands. I'm guessing True Brands is probably like a big distributor of like bar merchandise, or however you want to put it. Never seen one of those. Pretty nifty. Don't know how much that would go for, but alright, next we've got. Are you kidding me? This is for an older phone. There we go. It's called an iBeer 5. An app for your cap. It's basically an iPhone case. It fits the 5 and 5S, so that's an old iPhone. Although I'm sure there's some people out there that might still have an older one like that. I mean, even if you don't put it on your phone, it's kind of a neat, you should just keep it around the house, a neat bottle opener to hold on to. Yeah, it's got a soft touch case and a slide out bottle opener. You can see right there on the bottom how it shows, it slides out, and you can just, I mean, it would be kind of cool, and then have it on your phone, and then if you're at a party or something, slide it right out, and you got the bottle, open the beer bottle right there. There's a black one and a pink one. They're both for the 5.5S. Next, I got one of these once before. Actually, I think I have one of these listed on Mercari right now. But it's a True Soar winged corkscrew. Nice corkscrews. It's a nice design. Makes it easy to pop the cork out. Alright, next. Looks like we got two of these. Just opening the top here, so I'm not going to pull them out. They look like little dishes. Let's see what it says at the bottom here. Country Cottage, the brand. Ceramic wine glass topper plates. Well, the actual brand is Twine by True Brands. And then it's the Country Cottage style, or I guess it couldn't say it. Hand wash only. There's 4 of them in there. They're like little ceramic plates you can put on top of your wine glass. So I would guess they probably, like, the bottom of them is probably made to just fit right inside perfectly your standard wine glass. And then it shows, you can't really see, well, I guess you can't right, hold up close enough. Or they put like little hors d'oeuvres, olives, or whatever, cheese, whatever, on top of that. Of course, it'd also be, if you're outside, that'd be a good thing to have. Or you can, when you're not drinking, you can put that on top of your glass and not have to worry about bugs trying to become alcoholics by flying in your glass of wine. Alright. Of course, that'd be a good way to get rid of mosquitoes, wouldn't it? Get them all booked up on wine. So we got 2 sets of those. I would guess those are probably a little pricey, I bet. Alright, next we got, looks like we got 3, maybe 4 of these in here. It's like a little glass. Post is the brand. Wine Freeze Cooling Cup. Proprietary cooling gel keeps your drink cold for hours. Huh. Little shaped. I mean, it's kind of the size and the shape of like the top of a regular wine glass. You just don't have the stem on it. Ideal for white wines. A frozen cup will keep your wine between 43 to 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Ideal for red wines. A refrigerated cup will keep your wine between 58 and 62 degrees. So there it tells you right there is a little tidbit of trivia, I guess you could latch onto and keep up here, or try to. But the actual ideal serving temperature of your wines, I had no idea that they should be served at different temperatures. I always just serve them cold. I mean, normally don't last very long anyhow. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I'll have to look those up. I'm going to guess these are probably $10 or $15. I mean, if they are, 4 of them. There's 4 of them and they're like $15 a piece. Dude, I mean, that's $60 right there. I mean, there's no question I definitely got my value in the box. So let's pull those four. Whoa. About threw that like a football. Alright, next, I mean, we're getting down to the bottom, but still see a couple of big items in the bottom. Here's a couple of small ones. So we got two of these things. A jar beer cap bottle opener. So, there it is. It looks like it's in the shape of a beer cap. And then on the bottom, you've got, it's like two different, you got this one here. So probably for like your twist off caps, and then you got the standard like bottle opener for just a pop top. And it looks like it's got a magnet on it so you can just stick it through the refrigerator. That's kind of cool. I think I'll keep one of those. Yeah. Keep one, and then I would imagine these probably only a couple bucks. So I'll probably just maybe I'll put that on a quarter auction, or maybe I could like pair it together with the wooden one here and sell them together for like $5. Put this off to the side. I'm going to keep that one for me. Alright, next, let's pull up this thing. This looks kind of fancy. It's the Twine brand. It looks like the little sleeve on the back, the adhesive let loose. So I have to put a piece of tape or something on that so it don't come off. But the actual thing on the inside is still tied down with this little, tie down for lack of a better term. Yeah, this is a very fancy wine stopper. I think it's like pewter. It's the Rustic Holiday Woodland Moose Stopper. Let's see if it says what it's made out of. Yep, it is. It's pewter. So, I bet that has some value to it. Being pewter, yeah, that's probably got some decent value to it. Alright, next, again from the True brand, this is just a marbled ice cube tray. Keep it cool. Make 6 2-inch cubes. Food safe, silicone, dishwasher safe. 2-inch cubes. So that would be like, I mean, that'd be kind of like you put like in a rocks glass. That's kind of what that's what they show right there. And it's big enough you could just put basically just like one ice cube in the glass. Yeah. I'll look down. I don't know how much something like that would go for. I would imagine. I would imagine it could be more than like $6 or $7. All right, next. All right, let's pull these out. I think we got sets. So I can get one of them out. They feel like they're like maybe like steel or like stainless tumblers maybe. When I open it, looks like there's different colors, or at least. So there we go. got kind of like a floral type pattern on it, but yeah, it is stainless steel. I want to say that's probably about a 16-ounce tumbler. And looks like they're probably sold as sets of 4. So this one's got 3 yellow ones and then a blue one. This one's got 3 yellow and a blue. This one's got all 4 blue ones. So what do we got? We got 6 yellow and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 6 and 6. So I should put 2 yellow. I should split them up so that you get 2. 2 in each. That'd probably make more sense. 2 blue and 2 yellow in each set. So I'll do that. Alright, looks like we got 2 more items in here, and they're both fairly big boxes. I mean, not huge boxes, but for being in this box. Ooh, here's some nice glassware. So these are Spiegelau. So Spiegelau. Spiegelau. The Class of Glass. 4 Profi tasting set. Oh, yeah. Spiegelau, the German product. So I'm going to open it up real carefully and just pull one out so you can get a better look at what they actually look like. It's very nice to even get the little Spiegelau sticker on the glass. Well, I'm going to take and hazard a guess and say that these are probably a little pricey too. Yeah, I would bet they are. Very careful. Set it down for a minute. All right, the last thing in the box, and it is a rocket ship. No kidding. Seriously. Hey. There's a rocket ship. Show you the back. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. A cocktail shaker, the Bisky brand. The box is a little banged up. Looking, but the actual thing inside is still factory wrapped. So this would, what you would be considered like probably warehouse damage. Basically, this got, the box itself, just the box got banged up a little bit. In most stores, they don't want to put something like that out on the shelf. So even if it's just because the box is messed up, they liquidate it. Yeah, the Bisky cocktail shaker, stainless steel, sleek and space-worthy. Our retro stainless steel rocket cocktail shaker holds 24 ounces, incorporating a strainer, lid, capsule-less cap, aerodynamic body, and launch-ready shaker stand. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll have to look up and see that. I mean, if it's a decent amount, then I'll get rid of it. But I would imagine it probably is. It's all stainless steel. If it wasn't, I'd almost be tempted to keep it. But I do occasionally bartend a little bit here when I have little gatherings, although we haven't had any of those in over a year now because of COVID. So hopefully, vaccines coming out. I'm not real big on vaccines, but you know what? If it gets it all past this crap to where we can get back to normal, give me the damn shot. I want to go to a concert, for one thing. I don't want to go another year without concerts. I'm especially looking forward to the Sonic Temple Music Festival because since it got canceled last year, technically it got canceled this year in March because of COVID. Danny Wimmer, who puts together that and the Aftershock Festival, and he's got like 7 or 8 different ones that he puts together all over the country. He's talking about, he's gonna make it even bigger and better than it was going to be last year. And last year they were going to have Metallica headlining 2 nights, and then I think Slipknot was headlining the other night. So, to top that, I'm ready for a freaking concert. And I'm just ready to be able to have some friends over. And not always have to look like Darth Vader wearing a freaking mask. Yeah. Anyhow. But that's it. That is everything in the Wine and Spirits mystery box from Bartons Discounts in Indianapolis, Indiana. So if you kind of like that stuff, obviously if you like this stuff, look for it on Mercari. Look for my username, JRYMMAN. Buy for me, please. But, also, go into Bartons, check them out. You can. Like I said, this is one that I actually ordered off of their buymysteryboxes.com website. So you can go in there, check out all the different offerings they have. This stuff is something, or if you happen to own a bar, be a great way to get some supply and stock for use in your bar. In the meantime, though, do me a favor if you did enjoy this video. I knew I do tend to get a little long-winded. My videos go a little bit longer because without, now that I got software, I might be able to actually edit it and condense them a little bit here and there. But, I do tend to kind of ramble off on tangents once in a while. And because I don't actually edit my video, what you see is what you get from beginning to end. So they do go a little bit longer than the average person's. But if you sat and watched it, I appreciate it. Do me a favor, at least give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, tell your friends. This is just your average schmo, and everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you again sometime.